All right, guys, I think it's me. I think that I am emotionally unavailable because I don't like it when people like me. I would rather hold a crush or make an effort towards someone who is kind of like closed off from me and try to win them over than just pick someone and be around somebody who's like just liking me with like no effort. And that means that when I am going after emotionally unavailable people, that I in turn, in fact, am the emotionally unavailable one. Because here's what I'm thinking. I don't actually want a relationship. I actually just want to do whatever I want. So, like, now I'm really thinking this is kind of why I'm single, because I'm starting to realize that I'm going to do what I want, and yeah, I pay all my own bills. I pay to maintain my own beauty. Um, yeah, I'll go out on dates here and there, and I would really like to find someone to start sleeping with, but I don't think I'm interested in like combining lives with someone. And I'm just like, I don't know if I just had a major like change in what I realize about myself or what, because I'm really starting to look for compatibility. And I think this all happened when I married my karmic twin. And I really thought that because I had that like connection and like so in love feeling, that like, oh, we're going to be together forever. And okay, that was a real belief. But now that we aren't together and I've had several years alone without him, I actually think, God, we're not compatible at all. Like, I'm not really into compromising. I'm just going to fucking flat out say it. Like, why the fuck should I? Like, why the fuck should I compromise anything? Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. Like, take me as I am or watch me as I go. And I think that's where a lot of the issues might come from when people are realizing that, well, I'm realizing this is why I just talk to people once or twice and then don't continue, because I'm like, okay, let's see the reality of it. I'm starting to notice things like, does this person like the temperature of the room set at the same pace as me? I like 68 degrees. I don't like blowing heat. I need a humidifier. Is somebody going to be aggravated with the way I need to maintain my lifestyle? Does somebody work a whole bunch of hours and not even have time for me? Does somebody have pets or kids that they're going to put ahead of me? This is just stuff I think about. Like, I don't necessarily need to get wrapped up in a whole relationship, But like I do want to interact with the opposite sex. Like I definitely want that, you know? But like I think I'm just like I got issues because when somebody is trying to like do this shit with me, I'm just kind of like, whoa. I think I want to go to the bar and like go flirt with guys, even though there's a perfectly fine one that like wants to take me on a date. And I'm like, maybe I'm a player, you know? Maybe I really am a player. I mean, like I was thinking, am I poly? Um, but I'm not because I think true poly, like, well, I can't say that I'm not, but I think true poly is like when you understand your partners are going to be poly too and you're okay. Maybe I could be okay. I don't know. Like, I think I just want them to be about me and I still continue to do what I want. Like, um, and it's kind of like, I'm kind of realizing like if you want to get into a relationship, you kind of have to give up being single. And I don't think I want to do that. Um I don't know. It's like I really wanted to do that when I was with my twin flame. Like I might, you know, if I might just give that all up to be with my twin flame. Cool. But like would I? Like there's a lot of stuff that me and my twin have never done together. So it's like, I don't know how he would be. And I don't know, because I'm thinking, like, do I really want to go to like a bar or a concert with a date? That's like a single girl activity. Because, like, if I go to a bar or a concert, like, I'm scoping the scene, I'm flirting with guys, I'm looking for dudes to make out with. You know, I'm looking for hotties. And I'm having fun. I'm shaking my ass. I'm running around. I'm getting drunk, you know? Like, I don't think I have the ability to pay attention to one person when I get up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. I'm just coming to the conclusion that I think it is me. I think it is me. Um, I'm not going to be told what to do. I didn't like that when I was married. It's like, no, I don't want to just sit here and be boring with you while you do nothing or, you know, no. Like, now my ideal would be like having someone here at the house who's available for me when I want them, but then also cool with me going out to do whatever I want to do. And then when I return back, if I want them, I can have them. And if not, they'll leave me alone. That would kind of be my ideal situation. But then oftentimes I notice that when I have lived with another person, I didn't like it. Like I liked the stuff they would do. I like them cleaning and I like them paying bills, but I don't like them interfering with my flow if I'm trying to do something. I just don't like annoyances. Like if I'm trying to sleep, I don't necessarily want to be woken up by their alarm, you know? Now I do love cuddling, so that's like a big, big thing for me. Like I do want to cuddle, but I don't want to cuddle with somebody who sweats. I don't want to cuddle with somebody who snores. I don't want to be controlled. Um, I don't know. So I don't know what my deal is actually. I'm a Christmas princess. I want a guy to treat me good. I do. But like oftentimes I find myself, even with somebody I really, really like, I'm getting bored after 2, 3 hours and I just want to go do my own thing. Like, even if that's just being by myself, it's not even about another person. It's like, I got my own entertainment I got going on, you know? I even noticed this with my twin. But with my twin, it was like, for example, we had a sleepover at my house. The next day, he wanted to go back to his house. And he's like, "Oh, you should be there with me." And I'm like, "Okay, of course. I want to do anything with you." So I'd sat there right next to him. He had his arm around me, but it's like they're all just sitting around. He just hangs out with his friends. They're just sitting around. Like, yeah, they're smoking and listening to music and talking whatever, but I at the end of when I like left, I was like, did I just like waste my time? Like, I kind of felt like that was a real waste of time. Like, I didn't do anything I needed to do, or really, I mean, I wanted to be with him. I'm not going to say it like that. I'm not going to say that at all. I was very happy to be next to him and be his girl and sit next to him in that situation. That was what I wanted to do with my day. But I couldn't do that every day. You know what I mean? Like, and then even when I'm like alone, like if I'm alone for too long, I'm starting to think, oh my God, I want a boyfriend, I want a relationship. But then like I'll call my ex and I'll be like, hey, do you want to give me a foot rub and maybe cuddle me for a little bit? And I'm good after a couple hours. I'm like, okay, go. Like I get out of my space in a nice way, you know. I'll say it in a nice way. Like, okay, I've had enough. Um, so like I just don't know if I could actually be okay with like the same person every day. You know, I never get sick of my son though. Actually, I do. I do sometimes. He annoys me and I'm like, is your dad almost here yet? Like, oh my God. Cause I don't know. I do get pretty annoyed sometimes. Like maybe I just sound like a cunt. I'm not though. I'm really nice and I just feel like I've been so enraptured with like wishing for a relationship and then like every time I've had one, they've been just complete shit. Like there wasn't happy stuff going on. Like I'll get annoyed. I like what I used to get really annoyed with, like when I was married and my husband would live here. It's like, okay, are you here for me or are you a roommate? Because I don't want a roommate. I want a romantic lover, you know, and a caretaker kind of. But like it would really annoy me when he wasn't doing something like with me or for me. And I know a lot of that had to do with the kids and it was so much responsibility and stuff, but like it used to irritate me if I'm just sitting here and I've been home all day by myself while he's off at work and then he wants to go in the garage and like mess with a car or something and it's like, "Hi, do I exist? Do you want to give me kisses? Do you want to give me cuddles? Like, do you want to tell me I'm pretty? Like, what? What is going on here? You know? Like, I feel like if I'm going to be ignored, you don't need to be in my fucking house. Like, you can go do your own thing somewhere else. Um, and I think that would go for anyone. Like, I wouldn't invite a guy over to my space to like do something else. Like, you're here for me, or like you can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then, like, when I do really love someone, my BPD kind of comes out, and I'm like, ooh, I want to be with them all the time. And that's kind of what happens, like, with my karmic twin And then it kind of happened with my twin. And it was like, I would really, really, really miss them. Like, I would cry. My heart would just pain with like longing and agonizing just to be in their arms. And I think I've healed a lot of that. I think I've healed that codependency, but I'm starting to wonder, have I gone too far over the line where I'm like, no dependency instead of codependency? Because I'm like, dude, I'm fine. Like, I've really found other ways of warmth too. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love me some romance. But sometimes I think after a few hours, I'm good. I just want to cuddle up with some tea and be on my phone and entertain myself on the internet or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. I'm just gonna do whatever. But like, I'm wondering, did I get to that point where I'm okay being single? And even though I didn't think I was okay being single, like, I would cry about it. I mean, you all know this. Anybody who watches my fucking videos knows I would cry about being single. But then, like, when somebody is like interested in me, I'm just like, I don't know. So I've been, I am very interested in psychology and like why people are the way they are. So I study this so deeply, and I read all this stuff from like psychologists and everything. They're saying, okay, well, if you're actually more drawn, because I would be very drawn to someone who is kind of like seemingly unavailable. And I don't know if that's just them. Like, I just don't know if like cooler and cuter people are unavailable. Because I mean, I kind of seem to be unavailable. Like, a lot of people try to talk to me, and I'm just like, I'm not really into it. But that's also because I don't really think they're super fucking hot. Like, I'm never gonna downgrade, and it like, I just won't. I'm just never gonna downgrade. So you got to be pretty cute in order for me to talk to you. And then as I see that you're cute, if I start talking to you, I kind of need to like your personality too. Um, but I'm just not actually, I don't think I'm actually looking to be in a relationship. And I'm just being honest. Um, I think I enjoy dating and I think I enjoy having fun and I think I do enjoy physical intimacy, but I don't know if I necessarily would want to live with someone or mesh our lives together. Like, I would need some time to see how this person is, to see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I just commit, cuz like, you know, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is just, hey, something else could happen and I could just be changing my mind completely. You never know. Like, I don't fucking claim anything is permanent. Like, I just think I have to admit that the reason that I'm single is because of myself. And that's fine. And I'm fine. Like, all these studies about being feminine to like attract and keep a man, and it's like, okay, listen though, I can have what I want anytime. So it's like, why am I going to sit there and wait on someone? I can just go have what I want. Like, maybe it's because I haven't really met someone to inspire that spark in me, but like, let's just put it out there. I'm just like thinking, well, I can't just get tied down to somebody because what if I see somebody I like better? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why a lot of people get into these relationships when they're not really sure of what they want. And that's how people get hurt. And I don't want to hurt anyone. I want to be nothing but a positive thing in somebody's life, whether or not they get to be around my energy for like, a couple months or a couple years or just a couple days. Like I want the experience to be positive. So I don't want to hurt anyone ever. I never want to lead anyone on. I just need to just know somebody a little bit for a little while before I feel like, okay, I want to sleep with this person or I want to continue seeing this person and damn to like just get locked in with somebody. Like most guys I've gotten with, it's just because it's been like an overwhelming feeling of, oh my God, I need you. Like, and I've just jumped into the relationship. Like, I've had a dude move in like the first day, come over to see me and just never leave. Like, and then that shit just goes spirals into shit. Like, I've jumped into shit after like basically being with somebody one time and be like, oh my God, I need to be with you forever. And they're like the same kind of way, but then like shit just goes to shit. So now I'm kind of like, look, girl, you got your own house, you got everything in your name, you've been taking care of yourself for fucking years now. Yes, I do enjoy spending time with sexy men on occasion if I can find one. There's not a lot of sexy men out there. And I don't want to say that because that's a bad affirmation. There's sexy men everywhere coming to me. All right, but let's just say that I like some time spent with a good looking man. I love gifts. I love massages. I like going out to dinner. But like even sometimes after that, I'm like, okay, I want to get back to my house. I want to go do what I want to do. Like I want to go do something I want to do. Like I'm maybe the worst. Maybe I am the worst. It's a possibility. It's a real possibility. And I'm just going to be admitting that, Yeah. Somebody's going to have to be really fucking amazing to get me into a relationship. uh you know I guess that's all I'm saying. So yeah, if this made any sense to anyone or you feel the same way or have anything to say, just let me know because I'm just thinking, like I do my own thing. I'm a free agent. I am a free agent. And you know what? I kind of feel like this about friends too. Like if I don't feel like somebody's kind of like up to my level, like I don't necessarily want to go out with them. We can talk on the internet sometimes, but I'll just go places alone. I'm cool. And it kind of is crazy that's been my evolution. That has been the evolution that's been my healing. That I'm okay with myself, I'm okay with myself. I do what I want. Nobody is entitled to my time nor my energy, whether they think that we're in a relationship or we're talking. Like, no, if I want to sit in my bed and be on TikTok for 3 hours straight and not chat with you, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. If I want to go to the bar and go wild with a girlfriend and look for guys to flirt with, that's what I'm gonna do. If I want to go to a rap show and try to get with the hot rapper who's on stage and get drunk, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so maybe I'm not relationship material. Maybe I've had this whole thing wrong the whole fucking time. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not relationship material, and that's okay because like I don't want to be. I see everybody who's in a relationship is always complaining about shit, and it's like you realize you don't have to put up with that shit, right? Like especially like dude, this motherfucker ain't paying your bills and he's going to tell you to sit at home and do nothing and be depressed? Girl, over it. Yeah. Okay, that's my rant. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful look. I'm going to be taking some pictures, so